So I came to Hellens Bay today, a place of scenic beauty. It's in County Down, Northern Ireland. Very beautiful. As you can see, people are enjoying themselves on the seaside, on the BEACH, which I'm always concerned about my pronunciation of BEACH as opposed to BITCH, which is always a problem when English is not your first language. So I managed to train myself to say it properly. So you have to smile while saying that word. You put a big smile and a long say. So not a short speak, but a long one. So I'll try. BEACH with a smile. Beach. Without a smile, beach. And you can tell the difference even when you're saying something like SHEET as opposed to SHIT. So it goes like this with a smile. Shit. And without a smile, shit. So that's how I learned how to pronounce these marvelous words. But anyway, we didn't come for a pronunciation class. I just want to take you through this part of the world. And right, let's go. So like I said, Bangor is in Northern Ireland, and there is another Bangor in Wales, and the Bangor in Northern Ireland is right there. You can see that's about 3-4 miles away at the end, right up there at the end where you see some buildings there. Let me try and zoom it. That's the picture. And here we are at Hellens Bay. So after Hellens Bay, the place on this side along the sea still, 2 miles down, is called Hollywood. So that's not the US Hollywood, but Hollywood in County Down. Yeah. Right. You keep walking. Actually, I'll tell you a very silly thing happened to me today when I was trying to record a few things. Basically, I hadn't put the sound of the microphone on, and I had been speaking to quite a few people, and some guy was telling me the history of a fort which is just about 10 minutes walk from here. This fort was used during the World War as a defense mechanism. So the Germans were bombing the city of Belfast. They were flying into this area, and the bombs were coming off from obviously the German air bombings, buzzing past. And the fort is on my left here, and that fort was the place where they had the British guns against the Germans at the time. See, people enjoying themselves there on the seaside. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. It's still cold, but it's beautiful. Yes. Can you hear the sounds of the birds? Nice. If you're taking videos, don't forget the sound on. That's what happened to me.
Oh no.
For 1 hour I was recording.
Oh.
Yeah. I even spoke to people. Then when I replayed it, there was no sound.
Oh.
So I had to go and recharge in my car.
Hopefully that's better.
Yeah, so just a warning. It comes with the game when you're totally excited to go to a place and then you forget to do X, Y, Z. I like this truck. Beautiful. Look at that pipe there. I don't know the history of that. That's why I call my channel Public Historian. I try to engage the public rather than pretend that I've researched things. So I want the public to tell me what they know or what they think they know about historical sites. Now, I don't know anything about that pipe. I haven't been to Hellens Bay Beach before. This is my first time. I've been to Crawford's Barn Beach, Hollywood, Bangor several times, but this one I've always missed it, you know. Hello, do you know anything about that pipe there on the left?
The pipe?
Yeah, this one.
No.
No, okay.
Stop, does it?
No, I just wanted to find out more, but anyway, it's okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So that pipe, no one knows a thing about it. It must be going somewhere. Look at those rocks. Wow. Do you think the tide, when it's really high, comes up to here somewhere or way down? I don't know. We'll find out. Now I can hear a wood pigeon. A wood pigeon going same way actually you hear them in the forests and trees in Kenya. Doo, 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 doo. Doo, 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 doo. Doo, 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 doo. They call each other like that. There's another nice akuru, we used to call them, noise. It goes doo, 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 doo. That man's artificial intelligence monitor, is it pulse monitor or his speed, whatever it is, I could just hear something digital going off while he was running past, interrupting my broadcast. David Attenborough, eat your rat out. There's a lot happening here in this peaceful day. Can you hear the birds? I want to show you a place just up here. Oh, look at those birds. Are those crows or seagulls? They're up to something. Look at them. There's 3 of them. They just stopped there. Anyway, just in case you don't know who is talking, it's me, Elly. Yeah, I'm at Hellens Bay. This is Greypoint in Hellens Bay, and we're nearing the fort that I was telling you about. That was a defense system that was used during the World War. I think it's closed today because of the COVID protocols. So it's Greypoint. We're going there now. What does it say? Yeah, just Greypoint. And this is a map that tells you more about Greypoint. Yeah. It says here, Crawford's Barn Country Park has excellent beaches, Did I say that right? Beaches. Spectacular scenery, tranquil walks through wooden glens, wildflower meadows, and a stunning waterfall. Strickland's Glen, and it keeps going on about a men's bathing house that was built in 18 something. That doesn't show very well. And eventually the mixed bathing picky pool was developed in 1931, which has been replaced by a fun park and promenades. Two surviving older features are the Little Victoria Fountain Stand, 1893, and it goes on and on and on. And right now we're here, we're right here, and Hellens Bay is the area, and this is all other small townlands towards Belfast. This is an area of very high affluence, all these parts of County Down. Let's not go into the class debates, let's just leave it there. Okay, now I'll take you to the place where I was meant to talk about the air defense that was used during the war, Second World War, the First World War. If I could just get someone to give me more information about this place, but I was coming here to record the history of this place, and then I forgot about the battery levels of my camera, plus the microphone was switched off. So these things happen. So that's the place. It's the Greypoint. You see the gun over there? There's a gun there. That's just probably just a memento of what used to happen here. So there is a small tower there. I suppose that's where they used to plot how to deal with the German air attacks, and they would fire their guns from here, plus other places along the sea, to try and outgun them before the bombs fell in Belfast. And many bombs fell in the city of Belfast, which is just 4 miles away from here. Yes. This place is currently shut down. It's closed because of the pandemic protocols. So no one's really allowed to go in there until things reopen again. Yes. You can still hear the birds. Oh, there's another house there. Yeah. So we're going around this place because the gate is shut. It says Greypoint Fort 1904. I suppose that's when it was built. I don't know what that means, but probably that's when it was built. It's always good to have nice historical walks, you know, peaceful places like this, just to enjoy yourself and find out a little bit more about your surroundings. I think it's even more adventurous when you do the exploring thing, you know, that nobody accompanies you, you're on your own, You don't research it. Just try and find out what you're about to encounter. So just keep going. I'm in the forest here. It's not a thick forest. From this point, I can see a ferry approaching. It's going towards Belfast. So if it sailed from England, that's a 6 to 7 hour sailing. These ferries usually carry, I would say, up to 150 people, 200 at a time, and lorries, maybe 30, 40 odd lorries. It's over there. Can you see it, the ferry? I used one of them a couple of times years ago when I was a student, and it was the cheapest form of travel to England from Northern Ireland. You would board the ferry, a 2.5 hour journey to Stranraer in Scotland, and then connect with a bus over to the other side. Hello. Hello. That ferry just keeps moving, and there is another vessel there. Just before the COVID situation started last year in March, so we are in